Does the Reliance Nippon Life Nishchit ACE plan live up to its name by offering assured financial growth, or is it another marketing mirage? Let us find out through an in-depth analysis in this video. Hi there, welcome back to holisticinvestment.in, where we help individual investors like you to make the right financial and investment decision to reach your financial goals in a more faster and smarter way. Now, before analyzing this policy, let us first understand what is this policy is about. This is a non-linked, non-participating individual savings life insurance plan. Some of the key features of the policy are: you get to enjoy your life insurance coverage throughout the policy term, and you can also choose from flexible premium payment options of 5, 6, 7, 8 or even 10 years. And you can receive a guaranteed annual income for 15, 20, 25 or 30 years, with payouts increasing by 20% every 5 years. And you can benefit from long-term income certainty with returns guaranteed for up to 40 years, and you can get a lump sum payout at the end of the policy term. And you can also boost your income potential with the flexi wallet feature, allowing withdrawals whenever needed. And you can strengthen your life coverage with optional rider benefits and even get to enjoy tax advantages as per the current tax regulations. So these are some of the key features of the policy, and there are benefits like death benefit, survival benefit and maturity benefit, which all differs based on the policy term and premium amount you have chosen. So if you want to know more about these aspects of the policy in detail, you can refer to the policy brochure. Now let us take a look at the advantages and disadvantages of investing in this policy. Let's start with the advantages. Instead of receiving annual income as periodic payouts, you can choose to accumulate it in the flexi wallet for future withdrawals. You can avail loan of up to 70% of the policy's surrender value if needed, and you can even enhance your policy protection by adding optional riders to the base policy, and you get to enjoy flexible premium payment modes. So the disadvantages are: survival benefits in this policy are often used for non-essential spending, reducing long-term financial efficiency. The plan delivers comparatively low returns for a long-term investment, and regular annual withdrawals from survival benefits disrupt the power of compounding, impacting wealth accumulation. So these are some drawbacks that you need to keep in your mind before deciding to invest in this policy. Now, as we have a basic understanding of this policy, let us move on to the analysis part of the video, where to justify the long-term commitment, it is essential to evaluate the returns we get from this policy. That's why we are going to calculate the internal rate of return, IRR, of this policy based on the benefit illustration given in the policy brochure. So for calculation purpose, let us assume that a 45-year-old male purchases the plan with premium payment term of 10 years and no deferment period. The income is paid out over 30 years, making the total policy term 40 years. He pays an annual premium of 2 lakhs. So starting from the 11th policy year, he begins receiving an annual income of 1.17 lakhs, which increases by 20% every 5 years based on the initial income. At the end of the 40-year term, he also receives a lump sum maturity benefit of 22.99 lakhs. The internal rate of return, IRR, for this cash flow comes out to be 5.57% as per the policy's maturity calculator. So this return is lower than many traditional debt instruments and falls short for such a long-term investment horizon, especially when you account for inflation. So over 40 years, this level of return is unlikely to help build a substantial corpus to meet your future financial goals. Moreover, the sum assured under the plan is relatively low, offering limited financial protection to your family in case of an untimely event. So while the plan does promise guaranteed income and a maturity benefit, the returns are not compelling, making this policy a less suitable choice for long-term wealth creation or robust financial security. So as this policy is not giving us the desirable outcome that we need to make a more informed choice, let's compare its returns with an alternative approach by separating insurance and investment components using the same parameters as in the earlier example. So in this comparison, we are going to consider pure term insurance policy for life cover purpose with a sum assured of 30 lakhs, minimum sum assured for a pure term plan. So the annual premium for a 25-year term with a 10-year payment period comes to just 39,500 rupees compared to the 2 lakh annual premium we paid for the Reliance policy. So this leaves us with 1,60,500 rupees each year available available for investment. And depending on your risk appetite, low risk investors could choose instruments like Public Provident Fund (PPF), and high risk investor might prefer equity linked savings schemes (ELSS). So for this example scenario, we have assumed the investment is made in an ELSS fund, because if you choose to invest in a long term, like how this policy has invested in equity especially, you can see better results. Like if you choose to invest in equity for 7 to 10 years, you can see it has even outperformed its benchmark in certain cases. So by the end of the accumulation period, the ELSS investment grows to 31.54 lakhs, which is the pre-tax value. After applying the capital gains tax, the post-tax corpus is around 29.76 lakhs. So if you have any doubts regarding how the ELSS tax is calculated, we do have a small tabular column presented on the screen for your easy reference, which you can pause and see. This amount is then reinvested in a product offering 7% returns, from which annual withdrawals mirroring the RNL Nishchit ACE plan are made. So at the end of the policy term, the remaining investment is fully withdrawn to align with the plan's maturity benefit. This results in a final maturity value of 83.54 lakhs, nearly triple what the RNL plan offers you. So the internal rate of return IRR in this alternative scenario stands at 7.03%, and if you choose not to make annual withdrawals, the return could be even higher. So beyond higher returns, the strategy also offers you greater flexibility and liquidity. Like you can adjust withdrawals based on your needs or inflation, and you have the freedom to redeploy funds depending on interest rate trends or financial goals. And this level of control and adaptability is missing in this policy, making the alternative approach a more efficient and goal-oriented investment strategy. So now what is the final verdict? Is investing in the Reliance Nippon Life Nishchit ACE plan worth it or not? This policy offers limited premium payments, life insurance coverage, regular income, and a lump sum benefit at maturity. It also provides the flexibility to defer or accumulate survival benefit in a flexi wallet and withdraw funds when needed. However, this flexibility is the plan's only real advantage. At its core, it functions like a basic traditional endowment policy with limited life cover and relatively poor returns. Our return analysis highlights that the plan is low yielding, especially over a long-term horizon. Regular survival benefits interrupt the power of compounding, which significantly affects wealth accumulation. Given the combination of inadequate insurance coverage and suboptimal returns, this plan falls short on both protection and investment fronts, and it also has a high agent commission. A more effective approach to securing your family's financial future would be to opt for a pure term life insurance policy that offers higher coverage at a lower premium. And you can also simultaneously build a diversified investment portfolio aligned with your risk profile and financial goals. So it is important to remember that insurance is for protection and the investment part is for wealth creation. So the two should be kept separate for more better outcomes.
You can definitely check out the blog post we have posted on our website through the link in the description. And if you want to gain more professional guidance through a professional financial planner, you can choose to book a one-on-one complimentary consultation with one of our professional financial planner through the link in the description. Also, if you want to gain more investment and financial insights through the leading experts in the finance industry, we also conduct regularly free live webinars through which you can register and gain these insights. The link is in the description. Also, if you like this video, definitely hit like and subscribe to our YouTube channel so we can come up with more such financially beneficial content for you. Thank you for watching.